Hi guys! So today, since you can't see my face, we're doing a tutorial. This is another part of the basics kind of series that I wanted to start. Um, as you can see, I started it with the how to make a single. So I'm going to show you how to make an X base cuff. X bases, people say they're the harder of the cuffs to make, but I think they're actually pretty easy. This one is a cuff I wear for my upper, it's more for the top of my arm, and it's just a cuff made of all these leftover beads that I have, and it's weird because, yeah, I actually still have some of these left over. So, it's really super easy to make, not that hard, and then from there you can build off of it to make things like this, which this is a gigantic Batman themed cage cuff that I made last year. I haven't really made anything new, so you guys know that. And then from there you can also make tiny UFO cuffs, which I made this last year as well. Alright, so it starts off again just like any other single. And because I'm not gonna make this into a 3D or anything, I'm going to make my connector beads, which would be these beads here. I'm gonna make them stars. If you're actually gonna make this for like a bigger purpose, I recommend you don't do that. Okay, and because I have a lot of pink, we're gonna go ahead and use pink. Can we get a little bit more eye level? That's wonderful. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so I have what you're going to need is alright, let's just pick a random bead. So here's the basic setup of how it goes. You're gonna put two of what I'm gonna call your base color, which would be like these two beads here. You're gonna put two of those on, and then you're gonna put on your connector bead, which would be my star. But if you're gonna make this for one of these, you don't want to use stars. You would actually, you see this, it would actually be more preferable if you use stars for like right here or something, or like for the entire outer rim, like I did. But since again this is just for wear, I'm not making it into anything, I'm using stars because I think they're cute. And then you put your two beads on, and then you put on another blue, and then you put on another connector bead, and then you put two more on. Yeah, it gets slow. And now you should have something that looks a little bit like this. If you're not, again, don't use stars. I'm just using stars. You should have something that kind of sort of looks like this. If you're ahead of me, good job. Okay, so now you just have a normal old bracelet, and so now we're gonna whip this back out because it's gonna help us a lot of it. So now what you want to do is you want to put on three beads and go through every other bead. Super easy. Okay, so here's how it works. You want to put on three beads, and I'm continuing on with my color scheme here. Okay, so you know how before you do anything, you want to pull the string of your next bead over, no big deal, whatever. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to take your string, and you're going to put on one bead, you're going to put on, this is another connector bead, because you're going to use this for your next row. See, you're going to use this for your next row. So you want to put your connector bead in the middle, and then you want to put on, and now you should have something that looks like that. And then you're going to go through the next, connector bead. And the fact that I use stars is actually very helpful to you guys. I just realized that. Okay, and now you're gonna pull your string through, and sorry, it's got a little twisted up. Okay, and voila, you've created something that looks a little bit like that, and that was what it's supposed to look like. That's what it's supposed to look like. Okay. And then you do that, what we just did, all the way around. Okay, so now you have just one more row to do, just one more group to do. So you're just going to put it through like you did last time, like you did for your last rows, or whatever. And now, and like such. Okay, and now what you want to do is, you want to thread through to your connector bead, meaning you take your string and you pull it through here, and then you pull it through here. Okay. Now, because I'm finishing this, which means that this is just going to be like a 1x thing. If you want to make something bigger, you would have to do it like 2 or 3 x's, but the thing is still the same. You would still go through your connector bead and put 3 on and keep going. But I'm stopping here because, again, this is not for anything. So if this is just for wear and you're stopping here, what you would do is you just put on 2 beads, like your base color bead. You just put that on, and then you go through each connector bead and you pull it, and then you go all the way around like that. And as you can see, it basically creates a 1x. See? Well, kind of, sort of, I think. Yeah, but yeah. So you're just going to do that all the way around, and then if you want to keep going, you can, because if you want to make something bigger, you have to keep going. You'd have to at least make 2 rows of X's, like such. I think you can kind of tell this is 2 rows of X's. You have to do at least 2 rows of X's to make it anything bigger off of it, but if you want to just wear it, you would stop here. And yeah, so you just put on these 2 and you go all the way around. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was helpful. I'll be coming out with quite a few tutorials today, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Bye guys!